Absolutely. Thank you so much. And I really appreciate the opportunity to speak to the conference and to talk a little bit about the work that we're doing. So, Chicago Quantum was launched in December of 2018 as a company that um, evangelizes and brings quantum computing to enterprise corporate clients. And so, our vision is to be a consulting company that also provides applications. And actually, right now, we have a live quantum computing application that banks, insurance companies, asset managers purchase and use it to pick stocks. So today we use the D-Wave system and we pick, let's say, 134 stock portfolios or much smaller portfolios that are a minimum variance but enhanced expected return portfolios, and we bring those to market. And so we're very excited to have found an application. So I want to talk a little bit about that. And so we are a consulting firm. We have 4 PhDs. We have 4 with advanced degrees that are not PhDs. We go from physics, economics, math, just general IT and computer science. We focus on the commercial client base, although we can do government contracts. It's amazing, how did we develop a product? Clients would ask us, so can you show us how it really works? And until we started putting fingers on keys and building code, we couldn't really talk about it. The first thing we did was we built a proprietary algorithm, a quantum algorithm called a Chicago Quantum Net Score that applies a Sharpe ratio, but it runs on a quantum computer. And we have experience, in these areas. And so I'm just showing a little bit of the website. What's interesting is, um, what does it mean to have a quantum program or application for clients? And so I'm showing you the 3 quantum offerings that we have on the website. One of them is a reduced volatility, enhanced return portfolio. So this is very similar to what Vanguard, BlackRock do, where we'll search 64 stocks. And you can't quite do this brute force, but you can use Monte Carlo, genetic algorithms, simulated bifurcators, simulated annealers to do this. But a quantum computer gives you a great answer as well. It's up to 64 stocks, so it runs on D-Wave, the Chimera system. But over to the top right, you see we have an enhanced return portfolio with over 3,000 stocks. That's a search space of 10 to the 954th power. That's an enormous search space. And we're able to use all these classical algorithms, but still run it on the new D-Wave, the Advantage. And then we also help clients with custom portfolio, algorithm development to climb what we call the sophistication curve. And I thought for this panel, people would be interested. What is it like to use the D-Wave system? So we focus right now on quantum annealing. We're also heavy into research on quantum walks on graphs. And so we use it in our R&D efforts. So we pick stocks. We basically send our QUBO or our matrix to the D-Wave quantum computer, and it will come back much, much better than average. It is a really effective solver for any type of problem that is a QUBO. So it's a binary problem. So here's the math. On a 2000 Q, we can run 64 stocks. Those are 64 fully connected vertices or clicks. The Advantage we can run 134 stocks. So we're more than double on the new system. And we are racing now to get a paper out to document this. We've run as many as 138 stocks. So when you think about it, right, the new D-Wave that came out in September allows us to more than double the number of fully connected vertices. And the only challenge we have now is it's so busy that the wait time to use that system is about 10 minutes. Whereas on the 2000 Q, it's near instantaneous. And so I just want to close with one thought. So what does it look like to do quantum algorithms? It's just never enough. And so right now we're doing work on the higher moments of stock portfolios, which is skewness and kurtosis, which moves us from the buy and hold strategies to the option trading strategies. And so we will be coming back to you with enhancements in the higher moments. So thanks, Dimitri, for the chance to present.